All Trudeau cares about is winning and feeling good. And quitting is not winning, and quitting is not feeling good. Sure, he's stressed out by how things are going, but he's never been one to sweat the details. I noticed that Jagmeet Singh had indicated that he wants Trudeau to resign. Sure, and I want a pony. But is Singh actually going to do the one thing that would get Trudeau to resign, which is to call a confidence vote? Here's Jagmeet Singh. Take a listen.
Right now, Canadians are struggling with the cost of living. I hear it everywhere I go. People cannot find a home that they can afford. They can't buy their groceries. And on top of that, we have Trump threatening tariffs at 25%, which put hundreds and thousands of Canadian jobs at risk. And instead of focusing on these issues, Justin Trudeau and the Liberals are focused on themselves. They're fighting themselves instead of fighting for Canadians. And for that reason, today I'm calling on Justin Trudeau to resign. He has to go.
Will you declare no confidence in the Liberal government as soon as possible?
All tools, all options are on the table. People are hurting.
That's a no.
People are struggling. And so all options are on the table.
That means no. That means no.
You're calling for him to resign, but you are not willing to vote no confidence in his government. How do those two things connect?
All options are on the table.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
What does this mean for your support with the Liberals, though? How can you say he needs to resign, but then you're not telling us what you're going to do for non-confidence?
Telling you that all options are on the table.
Fez, will you support the Fez? And also, are you willing to continue to support the Liberals if there is a different leader aside from
Let me guess, all options are on the
Right
table.
now, that's not in front of us. There's no votes in front of us, but we will take each vote. And right now, literally, everything's on the table.
Oh, okay, everything's on the table?
Mr. Singh, that all options are on the table. So why are you holding out the option to still support this government? I understand.
Why? Because he
that you're
doesn't
saying
get
that
his
you might,
pension unless he's in
trigger
Parliament a few more
confidence vote,
weeks.
but why are you still holding out the option? What is the
Pension.
glimmer of hope that
6
you're
letters,
seeing to
7 letters.
possibly support the Feds or possibly support this government in some other way?
Depends on the votes. And so I want to make it very clear. Justin Trudeau has to go. He has to resign. And because of that, all options are on the table. And we'll look at each vote and we'll make a decision. But now all options are on the table. Paul Wells. Go ahead, Paul. Go ahead, Paul.
Behind you, sir, that
Go ahead,
room
Paul.
behind you is a parliament. The government continues to govern as long as MPs continue to have confidence in the government. You have no say over who the leader of the Liberal Party is. Will you support the government, or are you withdrawing your support from the government?
With respect to that, I've said that all options are on the table.
Oh my
that
God!
means
He's
everything
as
is
dumb as he
possible.
looks. I'm
but what
so
is clear,
embarrassed.
given what we have seen,
Okay, he's just going to repeat
Justin
that. I am truly embarrassed. Let me translate, in case you're having trouble figuring out what he really means. Maybe he's not dumb. Actually, let me take that back. He's not dumb. Anyone who treats him seriously is dumb. Anyone who thinks he's going to answer a question is dumb. He was asked 5 times, will you vote against him? And what was his answer? All options are on the table. Which is what he always says when he criticizes Trudeau, but then supports him. I'm deeply embarrassed for Singh and also for the journalists who go through the motions with him. Wow. That's your answer right there. And frankly, that's what Trudeau is going to say to the MPs. He's going to say, we have the power to continue. Jagmeet Singh has given us the power to continue. We have unfinished business. And instead of having a crash election right now, at the choosing of Chrystia Freeland and to the delight of Pierre Poilievre, let us have an election in 3, 6, 9 months where we basically slow roll the launch, soft launch the campaign right now. You know what? If I was Trudeau, that's what I would say. I would say, look, there will be an election soon, whether it's immediately, in 1 month, 3 months, or 6 months. Which do you think is more likely to be successful for you? Hasty now over Christmas on this disastrous note where Chrystia Freeland has defined the terms? Or should we have a comeback in 2025, fight for Canada against Donald Trump, demonize Pierre Poilievre, we're defending the country, and go out in a blaze of glory? Either way, there will be an election. The question is, which timing is more felicitous to the backbench MP? And of course, it extends Trudeau's power by days or weeks or months. But I think you could make the case, if you were a crass liberal pragmatist, that calling an election just a week or so before Christmas because Chrystia Freeland is mad at you is not the best timing. It doesn't even make sense. So I think Trudeau could negotiate his way through this. First of all, he doesn't even have to. So far, other than Chrystia Freeland, who has stomped out? Okay, Francis Drouin. You ever heard of him before today? Me neither. That guy Chad, Trudeau wasn't. Why would Trudeau go to question period? It's not like he answers questions anyways. He's got better things to do. We'll see. I mean, all of this is sort of funny because I just last week launched my new book called Trudeau's Secret Plan. Well, what he'll do to us if he wins again.